Hello again, Yu-Gi-Oh fans. I'm Jeff of the Game Capital, and today we have a proper case recap of our just completed case opening of Yu-Gi-Oh Speed Duel Arena of Lost Souls. Now this recap won't include commons, but let's turn this a little bit here. And this stack, and that stack, those are all the commons from 12 boxes. That's a box, box. This is 2 boxes. This is part 6 of the video, basically. So that's what that all looks like. That's a case worth of Arena of Lost Souls commons. But we're going to break down how many of each super rare, how many of each ultra rare, and what the pull rates look like, mathematically speaking then. So before showing you the individual cards, let me throw some numbers at your faces. So for the super rares, from a 12-box booster case, we got 61 super rares. Each and every box had 5 super rares, except for the final box number 12 gave us 6. This equates to 5.083 super rares per box, and that breaks down almost exactly to 1 super rare per 7 packs. For ultra rares, we got 43 ultra rares. That equates to 3.583 per box on average, which if it was 3.6, that would be exactly 1 in 10 packs. So if you want to know your per pack odds, it's pretty safe based on how close our numbers were to the actual math of it. Super rares are 1 in 7 packs, and ultra rares are 1 in 10 packs. So it seemed like early on in the case, half the time we were getting 3 ultras, half the time we were getting 4 ultras. We ended up getting 4 ultras in, I think, 7 of the boxes then, and 3 ultras in 5 of them. I think that's how it worked out. I'm just figuring out my top of head at this point now, but I think that's how that breaks down. So on a per super rare basis then, 61 super rares divided by 8, that means you expect 7.625 of each super rare in a case. So if you get less than 7, then you definitely fell short. If you got more than 8, then you really got excess. As for ultra rares, 43 divided by 8, that's 5.375 ultra rares per case. So most of them you'll get about 5 of, a few of them you'll get 6 of, if everything is equal as possible. But on that note, let's see how equal things actually were, shall we? So we'll start things off here with our 61 super rares. In no particular order. I got them by like type or something, I think. So King's Knight, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got 8 King's Knights. So that's at the norm. If you get 7 or 8, it's basically average. Because again, with a decimal for expected of 7.625, you're not gonna be spot on. More should be 8 than our 7, but we'll see how it plays out here. I hate this playmat just because I can't just easily slide things across. So I'm going to not fan them out each time as I go here. So King of the Skull Servants. Let me just move this pile over a little bit. All right. So King of the Skull Servants, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 King of the Skull Servants. So a little bit heavy on that one. Senju of the Thousand Hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's on point. Meteor Bee Dragon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, spot on. Something's got to be less than 8 here. Got to be less than 7, in fact, because of the 9 we got. Sword of Dragon Soul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so that's the lightest one so far. It's 7. Ectoplasmic Fortification. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Royal Flush. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Royal Flush is the lightest at 6. And we actually got Royal Flush in 4 straight boxes at one point in the back half of the case opening. So we only had 2 of them in the first, I think, 7 boxes. Then we got them in box 8, 9, 10, 11, I want to say. But still, it's the latest one at 6. And then straight to the grave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it was 6 Royal Flush, 9 King of the Skull Servants, and either 7 or 8 of each of the other 6. So that's pretty consistent. I mean, if you change one King of the Skull Servants to being a Royal Flush, then you are basically as close to equal as you possibly can be for all the super rares. So, conclusion there, super rares, no short prints. No short prints on super rares. Nothing, there's no evidence of that there at that point. Now, before I show you the ultra rares, just want to have a few general announcements here while you guys are hopefully engrossed in the video. If you want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh stuff from me, namely me playing on either Duel Links or possibly speed dueling on Dueling Book, make sure you follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/thegamecapital. And if you're looking for any singles for Speed Duels products or sealed product, please visit our website, thegamecapital.com. We're doing our best to keep a wide selection on there as best we can. Granted, at some point, we won't be able to restock things, so it will get difficult, but maybe we'll implement a buy list or something at some point to try to keep as much different stuff in stock as we can. But as we're recording this video on April 12th, the plan is for us to have as much selection on there as we can. So if you're looking for anything in Speed Duels, we've got them on the website. We got more Yu-Gi-Oh content on our Twitch, and also we have obviously Speed Duel openings on this channel and also Speed Duel deck profiles. So we're trying to give you guys everything we possibly can related to Yu-Gi-Oh! Speed Duels here with all of our brand, if you will. So if you're looking for more Speed Duel content or goodies, hopefully we'll be the destination for you. On that note, let's get down into the ultra rares. Again, 5.375 of each ultra rare is the expected. One ultra rare in 10 packs, 3.583 per box. There's 43 ultra rares here in total. And I have these, well, I have the best towards the back. The front half is whatever, but this is the worst one. And unfortunately, Desert Twister gave us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Desert Twisters. And to further evidence that is the opposite of a short print, the one box I opened on this channel that wasn't from this case, I got Desert Twister. From the 8 packs I opened for the sealed event for Speed Duels, I got a Desert Twister. So from 13 boxes plus 8 packs, I have pulled 10 Desert Twisters. So it seems like the cheapest one is the easiest to get. Coincidence or not, that's how it breaks down. But I will mention, every time we got a Sphere Karibo in the case, Desert Twister was in the same box. How many Sphere Karibos we get? That's in the back here. It's in the back. It's not equal, though. It's not equal. But we did not pull Sphere Karibo without Desert Twister being in the same box. So, if you're opening a booster box and you find Desert Twister, if it's like our boxes, it's a good omen because that means Sphere Karibo's hopefully on the way. Hopefully. But moving on. Tomb of the Pharaoh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And anything over 6 is like extra. It's excess. So each of those we've got excess of, which means there's going to be a lot of 5s or things lower than 5 still to come. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is above average because it's 5.375 is expected. So it rounds to 5. So 6 is extra, but there's going to be some 6s, you would think. Arcana Knight Joker. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's our first shortage. So that's like Royal Flush territory from the supers here. Twister. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not a bad one to be a little bit above average on. 6 Twisters. But now we're down to what, at the time of this recording, Michizuri, Call the Haunted, and Sphere Karibo. As of when I record this April 12th, these are the 3 most expensive cards in the set. And based on the numbers there so far, you probably already have some conclusions. So Michizuri, we did not pull this card in box number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All of Michizuris came in box 5, 6, and 7. 3 boxes had Michizuri in it, but we did get 1, 2, 3, 4. Because box number 6 had 2 copies of Michizuri in it. And we also had a different box that had 2 Senjus in it. So, we've proven, both Supers and Ultras, you can get 2 of the same foil in a single box of this Speed Duel set. And again, I mentioned multiple multiple parts of the box openings. One of our customers who got a box from us in store, they got 2 Sphere Kriebos from a single box. That's an amazing box. Call of the Haunted. 1, 2, 3. So that is, if anything is a short print, Call of the Haunted, it was our least pulled. I did get Call of the Haunted and Arcana in the box I opened from not this case. So that helps them be less short print. But again, it's a limited sample size. Like for print runs and short prints of things like Dual Power, there's, multiple dozen case openings to get like a more realistic gauge. Single cases don't really get you there. But for what we're seeing so far on Speed Duels, I still feel kind of safe with the 1 case presumptions. Nothing is obviously a short print. But Sphere Kriebo, most importantly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we basically got the expected for Sphere Kriebo, which is a surprise because we had 2 Sphere Kriebos after 9 boxes. But the last 3 boxes of the case each got us a Sphere Boy, which is awesome. So, super rares. Again, there was 6 Royal Flush, 9 King of the Skull Servants. Everything else was 7 or 8. So if 1 King of Skull Servants becomes Royal Flush, it's as equally distributed as you can possibly have given the decimal of expected. For the ultra rares, 5 or 6 is what you want everything to be if everything is as equally distributed as possible. But again, we were short on Call of the Haunted with 3. We were short on Makaiser with 4. We were short on Arcana with 4. We were heavy on Tomb with 7. And all those Desert Twisters with 8. But again, 5 of our Sphere Kriebos came in boxes with Desert Twisters. All 5. So 5 out of 8 Desert Twisters brought us a Sphere Kriebo. 3 Desert Twisters were just poo-poo caca. But it is what it is. So that is our full in-depth case recap with all the numbers, averages, all that math you could possibly want for Speed Duel Arena of Lost Souls. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And if you watch it, the openings as well, please subscribe, rock smash that like button. Visit thegamecapital.com for all of your Speed Duel and other Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, and Cardfight Vanguard, and Bakugan trading card game needs. And join me on twitch.tv/thegamecapital for even more content. I thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time, whenever and wherever that may be.